officer
Thank
has
you.
not checked. So we'll go ahead and handle this right now.
Okay, great.
As far as I know, the officer has not checked this, right? Well, no, the officer is Tyson, Hollis, and Hollis checked in.
Okay, great.
We didn't have a house that close. I don't have. Okay, all right. You said he had multiple courses, but I didn't know the officer's name was. That was wrong. Okay. All right. Anybody else?
Good morning. The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no smoking, no talking, no chewing gum, no eating or drinking, no sleeping or laying down, no driving or riding in a motor vehicle. Please keep your device on mute until addressed by staff. Also, keep your device on a surface level so your face may be seen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Attorney Kaiser.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm gonna call the case.
Thank you.
Now calling, no problem. Now calling the matter of the people versus Andrea Wooten. This is ticket number P1355712. Count 1, violation of basic speed law, drove in an unsafe manner. Count 2, improper crossing divided highway median. Count 3, passing on the left. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Once again, Your Honor, Paul Kaiser, P55598 on behalf of Andrea Wooten. Good morning, Your Honor. It appears that the officer is not signed into Zoom. At this time, we would move for dismissal.
And you have authority to act on behalf of your client at this time.
I do, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome. At this time, seeing the time is 9:33 a.m. This matter is scheduled for 8:30 a.m. for a formal hearing. No officer having checked in, the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, I hope that you feel better, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
All right, have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Christine Rodriguez, this is the public defender on behalf of Justin Caldwell. Do you know what you're?
Yeah, I'm on Justin Caldwell.
My apologies.
Yeah.
I play too much.
Attorney Marie? Davis?
Yes.
Okay, so the officer did check in. Did you need to speak with him? And we also have the city attorney present in the courtroom as well.
No, I know you gave me an offer.
Yes. But you had asked if the officer checked
Oh,
in.
it's breaking up. What'd you say?
He hadn't checked in when you asked, but he checked in now, the officer. And we do have the city.
Signed off, girl.
Oh. Attorney Davis, can you hear me?
There we go.
Okay, I can hear you now. Yeah, it was breaking up. What'd you say the offer was?
I gave you the offer earlier, but when I gave you the officer has, he didn't check in then, but he checked in now. And then we also have the city prosecutor in the courtroom if you need to speak with him.
Okay. The offer is the same though, right?
Do you remember what the offer was?
Yeah, that's what I was asking you to clarify it again. It was,
So Attorney Davis, this is how it works. So if you would like to talk about a possible different offer, or the offer can remain the same, we're giving you the opportunity. So what
right, I
we're
know.
doing-
I just couldn't remember what the offer was that you said.
Who's your client? What's his name or her name?
Giannis. Adrian Giannis.
The offer right now is failure to obey a school crossing guard. So it was from.
Okay.
Okay. And you have to do the they have to do driving course. So.
And a driving course, okay.
So reckless driving is how many points? 4 or 6?
6 points
6
plus
points.
90.
6.
Plus a 90-day suspension.
And that's a 3 point.
And this is a 3-point offense. No suspension on your license for what I believe.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm gonna talk to my client.
All right, let me know.
All right, we'll do.
Attorney Worthing, good morning.
Good morning to you and your staff, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. You have anything ready or you doing some other stuff? How you wanna- Let me know.
I sure will, Your Honor. I really only have one red, yeah. Well, and I was standing in for the 2 retained.
Yeah.
So I didn't know, did you want to do those, Judge, or it's up to you? Fadi Youssef and Gregory Whetstone.
What, were those pleas or what?
They're just both pleased to blockading.
Okay. Body Youssef and Whetstone.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, I can do those really quickly and you can continue talking.
I'm having trouble reaching my client, Mr. Giannis. Can I have a breakout room with him?
Absolutely, he's in room number 4. Let me put you in there with him, okay? Are either one of those folks signed on or you just standing in for them?
Judge, I was just doing a courtesy to both
Okay,
private because they had places to be.
okay.
And I said I'd be here all morning, so.
Well, I didn't realize their clients weren't here, so I can just do it at the end of it, okay?
Okay, no
That's
problem.
what you were doing, you don't have to stop. If they were here, I would do it right now, but just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna wait for some more emails, or should I wait for verbal offers, you think, from Mr. Gillis?
We're doing them right now, just give us the.
Okay, no problem.
I was gonna say, organize your stuff, get everything how you
Okay,
need to get it, and we'll keep moving.
Yes, thanks, Sharon.
No problem.
And Judge, what was your cutoff for officers? Is it 10 o'clock or?
10 o'clock for the bench trials that I schedule at 9, and if they're at 8:30, though, I'll do 9:30. If it's like a. formal
Okay, let me
hearing.
see for Miss, where is she? Okay, thanks, Your Honor.
We have had quite a few officers check in though, so.
Okay. I didn't know if someone was here for Lisa Webb.
Well, let me see. So we did have one check in and then signed off.
I think it might be, I see Officer Parker, but
I do see Officer Parker. Do we have Parker check in? I know we have
No,
an
we see-
officer here for Yonkin. I think they're in one of the rooms. That officer is here. Officer Parker. Gregory Wright, he has a couple of different people. I know that Officer Robinson also checked in too. And then we have one on the screen, Sergeant Rock.
Okay. Oh, yeah, this one was at 9, so, okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem.
Attorney Webb now sent over some more offers.
Awesome, thank you.
He good with Gregory White. You have also
Right. Do you have a?
Because the one person who actually signed it.
Yeah. Can you put it up here?
You guys think I can have a breakout room with my client?
I did, I put you in there. It's in room 4.
Oh, you did? Okay, thanks.
Yes, no problem.
You're doing great now.
Okay, we're gonna take the failure to obey a school crossing guard.
All right, Attorney, how would you like us to do? Would you like him to plead today for that, or take the class and come back and show the certificate and have him plead?
They can come back and show the certificate. Or I mean, they can plead today and then come back and show the
Okay.
certificate.
All right, okay, Attorney Davis. Let me get your client out here. Oh, you brought them out. Thank you so much. Attorney Flood, good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning, Your
What
Honor.
matter- Good morning. What matter are you on today, sir?
I have Mr. or Mrs. Yusuf, Fadi Yusuf.
Okay, they were gonna stand in. That's fantastic. The offer is blockading, I believe.
Well, how could you say no to that?
Okay, so I'm gonna do Attorney Davis's matter, and after that, I'll do your matter, okay?
Thank you so much.
Very welcome. And then I do have the officer right here. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Adrian Yanis. This is ticket number 7369983. This is one count reckless driving, doing burnout. Appearances for the record, starting at council, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Maurice Davis. Good morning, Your Honor. Maurice Davis, P 76203, appearing with Adrian Yanis, who's present for you via Zoom. Mr. Yanis, state your name for the record.
What was it again?
State your name.
Oh, Adrian Eunice.
Today is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. The officer was signed on for this matter. It's my understanding that he wants to take an offer.
That's correct, Judge. We're gonna plead guilty to the amended charge of failure to obey a school crossing guard.
He knows that, Mr. Yanis, with that, you're going to have to do SOS approved driving course, as well as pay a fine. You understand that, Mr. Yanis?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yep.
Yes, oh, there's the officer. All right, and I see the officer. You can put your hand down, Mr. Giannis. And the officer has checked back in on this matter too, just so you know. Officer, can you state your name for the record?
Officer Baton.
Thank you. Mr. Giannis, did you have an opportunity to speak with your attorney, Ms. Attorney Davis, in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea?
Nope.
No. Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the right that you had to have a bench trial today as you requested, or a jury trial? You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, you want to move forward, Mr. Giannis?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of January 1st of 2022, this year. Were you driving at that time a Dodge vehicle in the area of Monroe and Woodward in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you driving in a reckless manner, doing burnouts in the middle of the road?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Attorney Davis?
Satisfied, Judge.
All right, and the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of fail to obey a school crossing guard, okay? Which is some less points, and it doesn't result in you having your license suspended. Sir, Mr. Young, I know it was New Year's Day. Why were you out there doing donuts in the middle of the street?
No excuse, man. I'll just, young people, man, they do dumb
I know,
stuff. I'm 21.
I looked down to see how old you were as soon as I said that, and I see how old you are. Don't do stuff like that. You know why I don't want you to do stuff like that?
No, I learned my lesson.
Okay, it
It
can
ain't
be
gonna happen
dangerous.
again.
That's fine. Okay. All right, Mr. Giannis, you got to, it's just dangerous when you do stuff like that. If you lose control of your car and you downtown. So So I'm sure it was people. So you spit too much and then all of a sudden you in the middle of Hart Plaza in the fountain.
Oh
Destroying
no,
my
I wasn't
yard.
spinning. I was in one spot. I wasn't spinning, but yeah, I understand. Same thing. It's still same thing. It ain't no
Okay.
excuse.
All right, Mr. Giannis, okay. So you have to take the driving class and I'm gonna give you a $240 fine today, okay? How
Okay,
long do
that's
you
fine.
need to pay that and take the class? How long you think about 2, 3,
2 weeks will be good. Yep.
2 weeks? You gonna be able to do all of that?
Let's give them 30 days.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna have you come
It
back
doesn't
for a
matter.
review in 30 days, okay? Yeah, I wanna make sure
All
I
right.
give you enough time, okay?
Okay, yeah, I appreciate you.
No problem. Okay, $240 and you have to take the SOS driving class. You just go in the Secretary of State's office and find a certified one. And from that certified one, you'll be able to do it, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
All right, nothing further. How's he gonna submit proof of the class?
Yes, so I'm going to have him come back, or Attorney Davis, either one of you, to come back on 9/19/2022.
Okay,
Just I need a certificate, a copy of his certificate, and I can see online that he's paid the fine, and then we'll close out this matter, okay?
okay. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Yeah. All right, thank you. Attorney Flood?
Yes.
Oh, can I have your P number, please?
5858555. Came in the lottery one time, but it was the wrong state.
I know that's right. All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Fadi Yusuf. This is ticket number P1365789. This is one count 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Todd Flood on behalf of Mr. Fadi Yusuf.
And are you waiving your client's presence today?
I am, Your Honor. I have authority to enter a responsibility plea on behalf of my client.
The offer today is blockading. Does he want to take advantage of that?
Every day of the week, twice on Sunday, Your Honor.
Okay, reading from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on the date of June 20th, 2022, that Mr. Yusuf was driving a Ram truck in the area of Van Dyke and Pimento Streets in the city of Detroit and did block traffic going over the speed. Satisfied, attorney?
Satisfied, Judge.
All right, and the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of blockading and give him a fine of $175. That's due in 14 days from today's date. Is that gonna be enough time for your client to pay?
More than enough. Did you say 170?
175.
175? Absolutely, Judge. We'll get down to the court and pay it right away.
All right, do no later than August 31st, just in case.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Great seeing you.
Good to see you too. I'm a little jealous you're outside in the backyard, but.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all right.
All right now. Thanks, Judge.
You're welcome.
Bye now.
Bye-bye. All right. Attorney Worthley, I have a officer here for probation violation.
Okay.
That's on.
Was that for
Wyatt.
Keisha Wyatt?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna bring her into the courtroom.
perfect.
All right. Officer Bradford, I'm gonna actually have you step over to the microphone.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you doing so that she can be able to hear you clearly when I get her out this room, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Thank you. That's going down with two people. Who work those in the house. And then they come today, like, I forgot, well, if it wasn't important to you, don't make it important to me, be in November. Trying to get her out. I'm going in myself. Ms. Wyatt? All right.
Hello?
Hello? I'm gonna call your matter. Hold on a minute.
Okay.
Z 808-558-1.
All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Keisha Wyatt. This is Z ticket H085581. This is one count, operating while visibly impaired. This is the date and time set for a probation violation hearing. Appearances for the record, starting with the probation officer, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gary Bradfield appearing on behalf of probation.
And Attorney Warberling.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbeling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Ms. Wyatt, can you state your name? Can you have a seat first? Find some place to sit. All right. And then unmute yourself and say your name, please, ma'am.
Kaisha Wyatt.
Officer Bradfield, we're here today because it's a violation you're alleging. Please go forward.
Your Honor, the defendant was placed on probation on March the 2nd, 2022 for 12 months. She was assessed $835 and she was ordered to do the victims impact panel, 10 alcohol, highway safety, education, shall not use or possess an illegal substance, submit to drug testing 3 times per month, view the consequences video, pay all outstanding traffic tickets in full and warrants, and complete driver by license suspended program at eBay. She was also ordered to participate in GED and employment services through Detroit at work. So where we are today is Ms. Wyatt has not paid any money to the court at all, not one dime. She has failed to test as ordered by this court. She's missed several months while on probation of not testing. She was ordered to test at Affordable Testing Service in Detroit. She did test most recently this month, August the 14th. And she was positive for marijuana. And she apparently has a medical marijuana card on file. This is news to me because she never brought that to my attention, or do I have a proof of that? She did test one time in June, which was negative, June 29th. She tested positive for alcohol in the month of May. The one time she did test, May 13th.
She's going all kinds of places. Hold on, wait a minute till she stops talking. All right, I want her to make sure she settles wherever she at, so she can hear everything that's going on. Right?
I'm sorry.
Because this is about what you've done, Ms. Wyatt. I want you to be able to hear everything that they're alleging that you did. So when I make my decision, you'll know why I'm making my decision. But when you move around, it makes me, I don't know where you're going. And so it's okay if you need to go someplace, just say, hold on a minute, I gotta get to a better spot, but you keep walking. So you ready,
Okay.
ma'am?
Yes, I had to move around because it was going in and out.
Okay, that's fine. Continue.
So Judge, she is not testing 3 times a month as this court had ordered her to do. She did complete the alcohol highway safety class as well as the driving class at eVay. Those programs were completed on July 20th. She's not shown any proof of GED or the victims impact panel. I do understand she still has more time on probation, but as of right now, she's not doing well at all.
Counsel?
Judge, I know that she's got a review. She has a review that's in a year, Your Honor, so I know we have more time on this. I don't have it. I've interviewed her briefly, Judge, so she was a little bit confused, but I'm sure I can get her back on track.
Ms. Wyatt, you have anything you want to say for yourself?
Yes, like when I was with the reason for me like missing some of those times, like it's been hard for me to have the money to pay every week without me having a job. And then I did find a place of employment. I was working for a couple, older couple and another lady doing home health care. I was working for that company for at least a month, and that was helping me to be able to get back and forth to drop and to pay for those times when I was able to drop. But then their insurance canceled the company for us, so then I have to find another place of employment. So it's hard for me to pay for everything up front because I don't have any income at the moment. And when I paid for the victim that the classes that I took, I had to come up with money for that, as well as come up for money to get back and forth to the place to drop and come up for money to pay to drop.
It's expensive when you drink and drive, isn't it, Ms. Wyatt?
Yes, it is.
It's real expensive. I know. I listen. I understand. I mean, you know, people, we don't often think about the consequences to our actions sometimes, but for drinking and driving, this is why it's so high. Because typically, you know, if something happens, if something goes down, then that person is at fault. And let me tell you, from being a prosecutor for so many years, the person who's on, who gets hit, who hits, who's drunk, they rarely, if ever, get even injured in an accident, and they take out whole families. And they whole family be looking at us like, what happened? And we be looking like, that person opted to do this. So yeah, it's expensive. It's very expensive to do all these things. They are requirements though. I do see that you took the class. I do know that there's a cost for all of it. I don't see. What I don't like to hear though, is that it made you tested positive for alcohol. So while you on probation, you like, well, bump whatever the judge says. I'm gonna go ahead and still drink because I'm gonna have me a good time.
No, I had just I had that around that time I had just buried my brothers. So I had just buried 2 of my brothers going back. I'm sorry.
Listen, when life happens, it happens, Ms. Wyatt, and I'm not unempathetic to that. But that's why when stuff happens, when it rains, it pours. Have you heard that old saying? When it rains, it pours. It's usually not just one thing. It's a whole bunch of things happening in your life. It's, and they're unfortunate things going on right now. Your lack of employment, that's unfortunate. I'm not slighting it at all. Losing your brother, I'm sorry for your loss, that's unfortunate. Getting the drunk driving, it's unfortunate. And when they happen, sometimes it just seems like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But that is unacceptable. Driving, drinking, I don't care what that may be, what kind of difficulties you had. You should have found some other way to let out some of that upsetness that you were feeling while you're on probation. Okay? Because what that ends up looking like is that you can't kick the habit, right? And then when you can't kick something, then I have to put you on something way more strenuous. Because it looks like, hey, she really has a problem, as opposed to you, that's how you were handling that situation. You know, if you hadn't had this ticket, okay, fine. But now it looks like, whoa, she can't even stop doing it. And she just got on probation. So 2 months in, she's like, hey, bump what y'all saying y'all ordered.
But I had tested negative after that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said, I get it. I get it. I know you tested negative after that. So do you have let me ask this, Attorney, Officer Bradfield, what are you looking for today?
I'm looking for Ms. Wyatt to adhere to the court's order. And I know she still has more time on probation, but she needs to adhere to the court's order, and we need more effort from her. I know she hasn't incurred some more tickets while on probation on June the 7th. Driving license suspended, careless driving. So she has a
Careless driving?
yes, she has a hearing arraignment.
Let me see that ticket.
She's good. She's scheduled for arraignment on November 9th in this courtroom. Yeah. So we need more effort from her, positive effort, not negative.
So I'm not gonna be able to see comments then. Let me see, hold on a minute. Is it possibly in this drawer over here, November 9th? Or they wouldn't have brought it up yet? I'm tempted to go down. I wanna know what kind of careless driving this was. Ms. White,
Yes.
I don't like to hear careless driving. That's not one of my favorite terms.
I wasn't careless.
Okay.
I was
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, so just don't talk about it until we have it. That was in there and cost. Do you have your marijuana card?
No, I don't. They had told me that I could get my marijuana card if I needed to, where I was going to drop it at ATS.
I mean, you know, even though marijuana is legal, you can't. It's a dicey one, right? Because I get it. It's legal in the city of Detroit, so technically, but while you're on probation, you're not supposed to have substances like that. And I sometimes don't make it clear. That's why I'm not going to blow up. Because I don't always make it clear, but if you want to smoke marijuana while you're on probation, you need to get a card.
Okay. That's what they were telling me. He told me at the ATS, he told me that that's why I guess they told me that they would let my probation officer know, because I let my probation officer know that they did tell me that I could do that. So I want to go run that by him first to see if that was okay or even possible.
That's a personal choice. It's a personal decision. In the city of Detroit, you're allowed to have so many ounces of marijuana, but while you're on probation, if you would like to use marijuana, you need to have a card. Okay, otherwise you need to abstain.
Okay.
I do know that you took one class, so I'm gonna say that's positive. I need you to be employed though. So can you go to Detroit at work and see if you can get employment, so that way you can be able to start making payments towards your costs? Because the other classes cost too. So just so you know, like, is it just a video for consequences? I do know.
Just a video.
two of these things also cost as well. So you're gonna have to come up with money and you're gonna have to pay this fine that's up there. And I do know that you have to test. It says 3 times a month. If you could go, how much is that testing when you go? I thought they had got it down to an affordable price of like $15.
It's $15 sometimes, but sometimes I have to pay $30.
It's $15.
That's what I thought.
I paid $30 before. I guess it probably was for the times I maybe missed or something.
See, on today, like a review, if you had done a whole bunch of testing, I could say, well, let's lower down the number of testings that she's done so we can make it more reasonable. But now it's like, I can't even, the best I can do, and you're not supposed to go easier when people come in here and they're not putting effort in, but we can do twice a month. How about instead of 3 times a month, twice a month? But twice a month, that means you have to show up for these 2 random screenings twice a month.
Okay,
You must show up,
okay,
okay? You gotta make some effort towards doing these other things. The most important thing beyond the fact that you have new tickets is that you have to get employment. Because once you get employment, then you're going to be able to try to start making payments. Then you're going to have a reason not to do some of this behavior because you're going to be working and that's going to be your concern to keep your job. Isn't that right?
yes.
All right. Are there any other services, Officer Bradfield, that we could give her to try and find employment? I am concerned and want her to have employment. I know this stuff is expensive.
I agree, Judge.
If we could get her some assistance with trying to find employment, you have to find some employment, Ms. White. Even
Okay.
if it's not an industry or area that you're working in right now that you want to work in, you need to find a job. And there are postings for jobs everywhere. You gotta find some work.
Okay,
Because I need you to start making payments. And I, like you said, even though you have a year, March is gonna be here in no time. And there's gonna be all these costs of $835. It doesn't just go away when you finish. You don't pay for it and I discharge you, it goes right on to collections.
okay.
They will take your check.
And like far as the pay, like when I have to pay the 800, like who do I pay like the money to? I have to
30 additional course. So just start making, you can make minimal payments as much as $15. So start making payments on it. Every
Okay.
big counts. You got $50 here that you can get together, put $50 on it. You'll be amazed. The thing is to make some effort. He came in today because he's not seeing the effort that we need to see. You need to make some real effort at trying to complete this probation, or else all they're gonna do is extend it. Then you're gonna be on for even longer. So, but if they can see you're making some effort, you're trying to hit all of your appointments for the dropping. You have done, you take another class. You are starting to make some payments, then he doesn't have anything to say. He's gonna work with you. Officer Bradfield is gonna work with you. But if you're not making a whole lot of efforts, they're gonna come and let me know. And then I'm gonna have to fuss you out, or I'm gonna have to put you in jail for a couple of days. And I don't
Okay,
wanna have. Okay,
okay,
so first things first, you gotta find employment soon, like yesterday. You got to find employment, whether it's in your area or not, like the field that you wanna work in, you have to find some employment. Because then that's gonna make a lot of these things less pressure.
okay,
All right, I'm gonna have this back for a review in 2 months.
okay,
Ms. Wyatt, and I want to hear that you did a 360. Okay,
okay,
all right, I'm gonna have her back October 17th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. You can do this, Ms. Wyatt, but it's up to you. Either the next review is gonna be fantastic, or the next review is gonna be one where I'm gonna invite you to come in for a moment so that we can have a face-to-face talk about it.
okay,
Okay, Ms. White, so you can do this. I'm giving you 2 months to show some real improvement. And we're gonna come back 8:30. It can be via Zoom still. And Officer Bradford is gonna give me an update on how you've been doing, okay?
okay.
All right.
Thank you,
First thing
Judge.
we're doing is doing what?
I'm sorry,
What is the first thing we're doing?
the Zoom meeting,
Okay. What day?
August, you said October the 16th, right?
17th.
17th.
Write it down.
I'm about to right now. At 8:30, right?
That's right.
Okay,
Okay, Ms. White, I need you to come back, focus, okay?
okay.
All right, Ms. White, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Mr. Bradfield.
I can hang up.
Yes, you can hang up. Thank your officer that
Okay.
came here early, so you won't get violated.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
How you doing?
Thank you. I'll put it on paper. One additional.
Yep, thank
Thank you. I'll put these all together. You don't have to move those there. Why was that excuse me? All right. Oh. Are you have anybody else ready? Let me get these officers out of here real quick.
Judge, I didn't know if there was an officer Parker here for Miss Webb, and then I had, including her, and then I had 3 other people that were ready. Do you want me to go in and get them out, or how would you like to proceed, Judge?
Yeah, you can go get them out.
Okay.
I'm gonna call these officers too, Officer Jones and Officer White, their person is not here, but I'm taking it.
Okay. I'll be right back, Judge. Thank you.
No problem.
Let's see, 3.
Corporal Jones?
Corporal Jones, good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning. I'm just gonna make a record of this, Miss Sandy, and so I can get the officer off. Calling the matters of the people versus Tamika Denise Wilkinson. These are tickets P 1266696. Count 1, improper land usage. Count 2, pass on right. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Ticket P 1266744. 1 count drove while license suspended. Also calling ticket number 475415. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, unregistered motor vehicle. Count 3, improper plate. Today is the date and time set for a bench trial in these matters. Both Corporal Jerry Jones as well as Officer Willie Robinson checked in this morning for this matter. However, Ms. Wilkerson did not check in for this matter. So at this time, the court is going to issue a habeas, a bench warrant on her behalf for her failure to appear for court this morning. Thank you so much. Bond will be set at $0 per person. Have a good day, Corporal.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a great one.
You too. Thank you. Be safe out there, please.
Okay, thank you.
Sergeant Wild?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna call your matter. I know you were 2 of the officers showed up with this one too. Now calling the matters of the people versus Gregory White. This is ticket Z 793987. 1 count disorderly conduct. Ticket number H1000348. 1 count failure to obey traffic device at railroad crossing. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Ticket number P1128767. 1 count drove while license suspended. Count 2, disobey lawful orders of police officer. Ticket number P848900, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, driver's license never acquired. Ticket number 365443. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2, no vehicle insurance. Also calling cases number P377587. Drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number 14417832. Count 1, drove while operated vehicle without valid license. Count 2, provide false proof of insurance. Count 3, uninsured motor vehicle. Today is the date and time set for a bench trial in all of these matters. Mr. Gregory Wright has failed to appear to court for them. Officer has appeared, Sergeant Rouse, Alexandra Ross has appeared for this matter, and the court is going to issue a bench warrant on all the matters, put the bond at $0 per. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you for your time this morning, Sergeant, and stay safe, please.
Thank you, ma'am. You too.
All right, thank you. I have one more officer here too. His client is here.
Mr. Werbling, did you ask Miss Wilson to come, Miss Williams to come to the courtroom?
I did.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then I was having difficulty with Mr. Wallace because I think he's on the phone, so I don't think he knew how to leave the breakout. And then I asked Miss Webb, but I don't know, she wasn't stationary.
Did you talk to Yankee?
I did briefly, Judge. I don't, I know one of the officers is here on that. I don't know about Officer Nelson. But I probably going to need to speak with Mr. Gillis on that one.
All right.
Officer Nelson is aware. He worked an 18-hour shift and will be available if I need to call him.
Okay.
Okay. Fantastic. Thank you. All right.
You were put in a waiting room. Please stay there until the judge brings you.
Are you talking to me, Ms. Williams? You said Ms. Williams?
Yeah, you were put in a waiting room. Please stay there until
Okay.
he brings you out.
Okay, because it says the host will let me in soon. So is that what that is?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Sure, thank you.
Well, we'll let Ms. Webb sit there then. She's not ready. So who are you ready on? Attorney Ward.
Your Honor, I was ready on Cordell Wilson.
Okay. Mr. Wilson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now calling the matters of the people versus Cordell Wilson. This is U ticket 56825320. One count exhibit replica facsimile firearm. Ticket number SP 7576493. One count improper plate. Ticket number SP 10776011. Drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 7576491. Drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number SP 9491241. One count no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 9491242. Drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number SP 9766981. One count drove while license suspended. Count two of that same ticket is no insurance misdemeanor. And count, nope. Case number 162122364. Count one, drove while license not valid. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Cordell Wilson.
How are we proceeding?
Judge, for arraignment purposes, he'll stand mute and waive formal reading at this time.
This time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
Thank you, Judge. He wants to waive his rights and take advantage of the offer.
Is that right, Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Wilson, did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force,
No.
or promise you anything? Oh, let me finish, okay, Mr. Wilson?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Take a deep breath, you're good. Did anyone threaten, force, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of May the 2nd of 2018. At that time, were you driving a Pontiac vehicle in the area of Hartwell and Orange Lawn Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
And was the car unregistered at that time with the Secretary of State's office?
Yes, Your Honor.
And because it was unregistered, your plates on the car were not proper at the time?
Yes.
All right. Also looking at the date of April the 22nd of 2020, were you in the area of Wadsworth and Cheyenne Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you have a replica firearm on you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where was it at?
On the floor of the passenger seat. It was a BB gun. I don't know if that's a replica, but yeah, one of the kids had was in my car.
Okay. Satisfied, Attorney Worthing?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
We'll stipulate, Judge.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea as charged to exhibit a replica facsimile or a facsimile of firearms, improper plate, and drove unregistered or untitled vehicle. The remaining counts will be dismissed, called on the record today. So you said it was like a BB gun that was in your vehicle, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. And you said it was on the board, like you had got stopped and it was on the floorboard or like by on the
Yes,
passenger side?
Yes, it was broken. Just there. I wasn't going nowhere but to the store and back. I wasn't paying no attention at the time.
Was it your car or is it just in the car that you drove?
It was in the car that I drove.
Okay. All right. It's helping me understand what I should do today, okay? Just so you know. I'm fine. One second, I'm just looking at something. Oh, your license was suspended at that time too while you were driving the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. That's just knowledge for me. I'm just looking to see whatever. Can't be running up to the store when your license is suspended to get anything.
Yeah, it was. I think it was running that day, I believe. And the store was nothing but like two blocks up.
I'm gonna repeat it again, Mr. Wilson. You can't run up anywhere in a vehicle driving with your license suspended.
I understand, Your Honor. That's why I'm here now, trying to get everything situated so I can be able to get my license back.
I appreciate that, Mr. Wilson. Okay, what I'm gonna do, so on the one count, you know, that's 12-month delay sentence on that facsimile firearm case, okay? So what that means is you can't pick up any new tickets like that for 12 months and then it's gonna be dismissed, okay? As long as you pick up no new tickets, okay?
Okay, yes, Your Honor.
All right. On the other two cases, the improper plate and the drive unregistered or untitled vehicle, I'm gonna do fines $200 a piece, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
So that's gonna be $400 total. You may have some reinstatement fees. Those aren't included in this cost, okay? $400 total for those two tickets. How long will that take you to pay that $400? 30
I
or
mean,
60 days?
I believe the quickest I come up with the money, the quickest I can get my license. I'm on disability, but I do cut grass and do home improvement and mechanic work on cars. So from any time from today to the first of the month, it will be handled.
I was going to say 30 or 60 days. So which one do you want? The 30 or the 60 days to have that paid?
Give me the 30 days.
Okay, all right, we'll have it due no later than September 19th, okay? For some
Thank you,
reason, I
Your
don't
Honor.
want to give you a fine on that replica firearm case. Just don't get in, no new cases, no new trouble, and in a year, we'll dismiss that, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And thank you for dressing appropriately for court today. I appreciate that. And I appreciate your honesty too about what you had in the car, in the vehicle that day, so.
God bless you, Your Honor.
No problem. So I'm gonna have it due no later than September the 19th, 2022. That's gonna be $400 total for those 2 tickets. The other matter, we're just gonna review it to make sure you have no new tickets in a year from now. So that is August the 17th of 2023, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes.
All right, there's nothing further. Thank you, sir. You're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you again, Your Honor.
No problem. All right. You ready on Miss Williams, Khadijah Williams?
We are, Judge.
Yes, you just talked it already.
Okay. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Khadijah. Oh, she wants a jury trial. That's what. Williams, this is ticket number P1225975. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, open alcohol and a motor vehicle driver. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket P1225990. Count 1, improper lane use. Count 2, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Count 3, failed to secure a child over 4 years and under 16 years old in a safety belt. Ticket number P1225998. Failure to properly secure a passenger child. Count 2, failed to secure a child under 4 in car seat. Count 3, failed to secure a child under 4 in car seat. And ticket P1226580. 1 count failed to secure a child under 4 years old in a car seat. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. I know Ms. Williams wants a jury trial, if I'm not mistaken. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this court, Ben Werling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
And Ms. Williams, please state your name for the record, please.
Khadijah Williams.
All right, Attorney Werling.
So Judge, we did go over the people's offer extensively. She is not interested in that and accepting it. And she insists on having the matter set for a jury trial.
Yeah, she's number 2 on my list. I'm just now looking at it. And
Okay.
so, yeah, I have my list of jury trial needs and she is number 2 on that list. So I am aware that she does need a jury trial. So we're gonna put it over for a pre-trial date. I still don't have any jury trial dates, Ms. Williams. So I'm hoping in the 2023, they will give me a plethora of them and I'll be able to get this matter taken care of. So I'm gonna put it out for 3 months.
Okay.
November 17th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. for a pre-trial. Hopefully at that time, I'll be able to set it for a jury trial. I'm gonna reach out to our administration and see if I can make sure that we have them by November for next year. So I can set this for a jury trial, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond continued. You're welcome. For Wyatt Mile, for Miles Wyatt. That offer is going to be a plea to 2 counts. With a whole bunch of state ones, but we'll take, if they do the 2, these, unregistered motor vehicle and improper plates. The remaining 5 counts, I think it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be dismissed.
That was on Milas Wyatt, Your Honor.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, thank you, Judge. We were actually ready on Andre Wallace, but he was on the phone, so I couldn't get him out of the breakout room.
Okay, I can get them out.
Okay, thanks, Your Honor. And then I'll clean everything up.
I'll try and get Ms. Webb out too, but she.
No, that she was not stationary at the time.
Oh, well. Oh, stationary now,
Yep, okay.
right. Oh, did I get the wrong person out? I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Mr. Wyatt? Oh, I didn't get him out.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, I couldn't press the mute.
I know, it's okay. I didn't mean to get you out. You haven't spoken with the attorney yet, have you?
No, not yet.
All right, he's on his way. Let me get you back in the room, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sorry.
There we go.
Got it?
Okay.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Oh, let me put it in. Sorry, my bad. Okay. All right. Matter on. Lisa Webb?
Yes, Judge Taylor, Your Honor Taylor, I apologize.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Lisa Webb. This is ticket number P1212130, 1 count of loitering. This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Hold on a second. Mr. Wallace, can you press *6 on your phone?
Yes.
*6.
I'm sorry, there's an echo.
*6.
Okay, I don't have video, but I do have audio.
No, listen, sir, can you press mute on your phone?
Yes.
Okay, press the mute. Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Ms. Webb, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Lisa A. Webb.
All right, this is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. How are we proceeding?
Judge, I was not aware of whether the officer had appeared today.
Officer has not appeared today.
Okay. With that being said, and given the time and that this matter is set for a bench trial, as already stated, we would move to dismiss for those reasons, Your Honor.
All right. The time is now 10:39 a.m. No officer having appeared for this matter. The court is going to grant your request and dismiss this matter without probation. Ma'am, they can refile this if they want to, but at this time, you're all set, okay?
Okay, Your Honor. Thank you, Taylor, Your Honor Taylor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Thank
Attorney
you, Your Honor.
also.
Oh, anytime, Ms. Webb. It was a pleasure meeting you and representing you.
Okay, what was your name again?
It's Benjamin Werbling. It's on the screen.
Okay.
Yep. You be well, Ms. Webb.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you so much.
Have a blessed one.
And you do the same.
Bye-bye.
All right, Mr. Wallace, press *6 on your phone. *6. *6. Did you need to talk to Attorney Gillis about the Yonkin case?
The high BAC. Yeah, the Yakini.
Yeah.
Yes, I did, Judge.
Okay, let me get him back here because these officers have been here.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. I don't have that file either, so I don't know what it is. Which one? Johnson. WYAKINI. Mr. Wallace, can you hear us now?
Did we say Wallace?
Yes, you, Mr. Wallace.
Okay, I'm sorry, Honorable Taylor. I pressed *6 and it told me I was not needed.
Okay, I got you, but I can hear you now, so we're all set. Now calling the matter of the people versus Andre Wallace. This is ticket number SP 10704002. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbeling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
And sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Andre Wallace.
How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, my client wishes to waive, well, it's a day and time set for a show cause, but he wants to waive his rights. He wants to accept the offer, Your Honor.
Is that right, Mr. Wallace?
Yes,
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
yes,
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Wallace, did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
yes,
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
no,
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
yes,
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
yes,
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up any type of rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
yes,
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
yes,
All right, sir, I want to take you back to the date of February 27th of 2020. Were you in the area of East Davidson and Miles in the city of Detroit driving a Cadillac vehicle?
yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was it unregistered with the Secretary of State's office at the time?
I had to use that vehicle to go to work. It wasn't registered with the Secretary of State. I forget that. We had just purchased that vehicle.
Okay, so it doesn't sound like you had it registered, is that correct?
Yes,
All right, satisfied, Attorney Werbeling?
I am, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. The remaining counts will be dismissed. Sir, my fine is $200. Do you have any of it registered now?
I'm sorry. Repeat that, please.
Is your vehicle registered now?
Actually, it wasn't my vehicle. So they're registered and everything, but I think that's an additional conversation. I'm sorry, because it wasn't my vehicle. I was just going to work using a vehicle that was purchased. But yeah, that vehicle was all registered, licensed. It was another individual.
What important lesson have we learned, sir? Oh, your license was suspended at the time though when you were driving the vehicle?
The person gave me permission. I'm sorry.
Was your license suspended at the time?
Oh, yes, yes.
All right, the fine today is $200. How long do you need to pay that? 30 or 60 days?
If I can have 60 days, that would be kind.
I'm having to do no later than October 17th, 2022, okay?
Okay, I will be receiving, and I hate to be so lethargic and waste your time, but this is my first time doing this. Will I be receiving this through email or mail, a confirmation of this court hearing today?
No. So what you can do though, you can go online, either the 36 District Court.org, and you can look up your case number after today, or you can physically come down to the court and they'll give you a printout, or you can print it out yourself online to get that information, okay?
Thank you. Thank you for the information and your patience. And then, I'm sorry, one last question. That was a $200 fine on October 17th?
Yep, October 17th. Does that give you enough time, sir, to pay that?
Yes, I appreciate you. Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Yep, October the 17th, the $200 fine. As soon as you pay it, they'll give you clearance to the Secretary of State's office to take care of any other business you need to take care of, okay?
Thank you.
You're very welcome, okay?
Okay.
All right, if you don't have any other questions, sir, you can go ahead and hang up.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.
If you have any other questions, you pause for a moment. I want to make sure you got full clarity before you get off. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Well, go to 8.
Hey, John. You don't have to take it off mute. I see your head.
Miss Sandy, do we still have a Jonathan Williams?
Jonathan Williams,
Yeah, I don't know. He kind of fell off the radar for me.
yeah, I think he may have checked out. He's not in the
He
prison.
checked out. Okay. I don't think I ever got an offer for him. Right. Or there might have been one, but okay, no problem.
He's not in the waiting room either, so
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
All right. She going already?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you my phone? Or?
You guys are home?
Wyatt, if you just want to mute yourself, sir, we're just waiting for the judge. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Wyatt, please remove your hat. Thank you. Mr. Warbling, were we looking for Jonathan Williams?
Yeah, looks like he's here, he was here.
Yeah, he went back in the breakout room, I guess. He's there.
Okay. I don't know if I have an office, but I know he's set for a pretrial, so. Let me see.
Attorney Murphy, do you have an offer for him?
I didn't. If you could just tell me, Mary, real quick.
Okay, let me see. This one.
No problem. Thank you.
Oh, the judge is gonna give you this offer because there was a couple of state matters in here.
Okay, so I'll just hold on.
Yeah, so she's doing another
Okay.
courtroom, so she'll be back in.
No problem. Did we think, for Yakini, the one that's set for trial, was there an offer on that one or no?
Which one?
Yakini, the one that's set for a bench trial, the high BAC.
Oh, yeah. That
Oh,
one,
hey, John.
hey, Ben.
Hey.
That one, it was a pretty high BAC. It was like a 0.25, but we can reduce it to an OWI.
Okay. So he doesn't remember submitting to a data master, but obviously he did, correct?
He did, yes.
Okay. And those were 0.25.
0.24 and 0.25.
Okay,
were the two
gotcha. Okay.
results.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I'll go talk to him. All right. Thanks.
Hi, this is Sandra Wilson. I'm calling back to complete that application. Sorry about that. I'm trying to do this in between my job. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, I'll probably have to interrupt. I mean, if you don't mind me interrupting and then call back. Okay, we can see how far we can go. 69646012. Right. The last time I think it was a credit card, but that interest is so high. If there's another way that I can borrow, and get it right away, I prefer that. The most is that I can get. Not really, because like I said, the last time I got the loan out, I didn't know it was a credit card, but hey, that's what was available. But the interest rate was so high. Do you have another, am I eligible to get a different kind of loan with a lower interest rate type thing today, but I'll need it today? Okay. Mhm. The purpose of the loan is for a home improvement project. Ah, well, actually, I need about 10,000. If I can get more than that, I'd appreciate it. Mhm.
Oh, Miss Sandy, you may want to mute. We can actually hear you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I just walked in. Yep.
Sorry. Sorry, Mama. Thank you, John. That was embarrassing.
You're welcome. No worries. Yep. No worries.
Anybody else in the room with you?
No, I just walked
good.
in.
Oh, good. And you're by yourself.
Judge and Barry walked out, and same with Stacy.
Okay, so you're there by yourself. You're the only one who heard me.
Correct. Yep.
Wonderful. Thanks, John. Sorry about that. It was kind of personal.
What y'all-
Hey, good morning, Madam Court Reporter.
Hello, Mr. Robinson.
Hey, I'm back now from, I just finished in Judge Sherman. Am I still needed for White or Wilkinson?
I'm not sure, Mr. Worthing, can you answer his question? Because I think those things have left.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't believe they showed up. White and
Neither
Wil-
one. They're both
I don't
capious.
believe so. Let's see here. Gregory White, I don't believe showed up.
And Tamika Wilkinson.
And Tamika Wilkinson did not show up.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, so I think that, I don't know, the judge may have already called those and did their thing, but yeah, I don't have them, I never talked to them, and they're not on my sheet, so they never checked in.
Okay, do you know if she already did?
Yeah, I
capious?
don't remember if she already entered the KPS.
Okay, I'll just stand by.
Yeah,
No problem.
they were both KPS.
Okay, so I'm good to go.
Oh, yes,
Okay, everybody have a good day.
You too.
you too.
Thank you. Bye.
Mr. Worthling, did you ever see what Jonathan Williams wants? He keeps asking for help.
Where is he?
Number 6.
Oh, he's in 6. Okay, I'll go speak with him.
All right, thanks. Daryl Williams. Daryl Williams. Mr. Williams, take your device off mute, please. Daryl Williams, take your device off mute, please.
Sandy, do we have the gentleman that checked in, Daryl Williams? Did you want me to talk to him?
I couldn't get him to respond.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay, no problem. And okay, no worries. And then Jonathan Williams he's ready. So
okay. Then I'll bring him out and put him in
okay, that's perfect.
the waiting room.
I think Mr. Wyatt is. Let's strike that. Mr. Yakini is ready as well.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks, Sandy.
Are they the only 2 in the breakout room?
I think those were the only 2.
Okay, then I'll just close it down and it'll bring both of them out.
Thank you.
Thank you. Williams and Mr. Yakini.
Yes.
I'm going to put both of you in a waiting room. It's just like the breakout room. So you'll be there until the judge is ready to hear your case. She'll bring you out.
Okay.
right, Attorney Werberlin, I know you're ready.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you for your patience.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
No problem.
Yeah.
All right, let me call these folks in. Yakini?
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Ajami Yukimi. Kini, this is Z ticket 808366. This is one count operating with a high VAC. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling on behalf of the defendant, P64889.
And sir, can you state your name for the record?
Ajamu Yakini.
Thank you. This is the date and time set for a bench trial. I do have a police officer on as well. Sir, can you state your name for the record?
Officer Matthew Kerrigan, badge 120, Queen State Police Department.
All right. Today is the date and time set for that bench trial. How are we proceeding, attorney?
Judge, I don't believe this has ever been adjourned before, but from speaking with Mr. Yakini, he wants to find and seek out his own private attorney. There's a lot of information here. He's a little bit overwhelmed. We went over it at length as much as we could. I don't believe he can make a decision right now, so he wants maybe 30 days to do that.
How about this? Sir, I'm going to set it for a pre-trial on October 17th, 8:30 a.m. You are to appear with your new attorney that day, and we'll set it for a bench trial on November 15th. Officer, does that date work with you? November 15th?
Give me 1 second to check my calendar.
Okay.
That should be fine, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure not on photo or things like that. So, officer, you don't have to come for the pre-trial, just for the trial date, November the 15th, 2022 at 9 a.m. Mr. Yakini, I need you to return back. So that gives you like 2 months to find an attorney. Okay?
Say that one more time, please.
I said it gives you 2 months to find an attorney. So on October 17th, you're gonna come back with your attorney, okay?
Okay.
And we'll set for a bench
8:30 a.m.
trial. Yep, 8:30 a.m., okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, if there's nothing further, bond is continued. Thank you, officer. Stay safe. I'll see you back, Mr. Yakini, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hello?
Hello? All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Jonathan Williams. This is ticket number P1322633. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drove while license suspended or not valid. It's drove while license not valid or improper. And ticket number X3576904. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 3, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Judge Ben Werwing, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
And sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Jonathan Williams.
All right, this is the date and time set for a pre-trial. How are we moving forward?
Your Honor, I believe my client wants to waive his rights and avail himself of the offer involving both city and state matters.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Williams, if so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force
No.
you, or promise you? Let me finish, okay, Mr. Williams?
I'm sorry. I thought it was done. Sorry.
You thought I was asking, did anyone threaten you? And then pause. I'm asking you all at the same time, okay?
Yeah.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, I do.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of March the 9th of 2022, that's this year. Were you driving a Cadillac vehicle in the area of West Grand Boulevard and Lawton Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving this vehicle, did you have improper plates on it at the time?
Yes.
Satisfied, attorney?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulate, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the plea as charged to improper plate. The remaining count on that ticket will be dismissed, as well as counts 1 and 3 on ticket X 3576904. Sir, do you have your license yet?
No, I have to get all this taken care of before I can go down there and get it tight. I went down there a month ago and they said I had to come see you first.
You do. All right, so you come to see me. All right, my fine is $200. How long would that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
30.
Okay. I'm gonna have you do no later than September 17th, 2022, okay?
Okay.
All right, and then everything else should be taken care of. You ended up making a payment on that other ticket too, right? You paid for the no proof of insurance?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
So do I owe anything else on that ticket?
No, because I dismissed it all.
Okay. Okay.
So just pay this one count on this ticket and you'll be all set, Mr. Williams, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, all right? You have a fantastic day, okay, Mr. Williams?
You too.
All right, I will, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Let me do this last person. Wyatt. Mr. Wyatt. It's Mr. Wyatt. Mr. Wyatt.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Okay. Turn off. Yeah, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of people versus Miles Wyatt.
Yes.
Is it Miles?
It's my list. Wyatt.
I said it right. Okay, I just make sure because you laughed a little, so I said, maybe
Yeah,
I said it wrong.
they be getting it wrong all the time.
Okay. You laughed, I was like, maybe it's just Miles. Okay, Miles Wyatt. This is case number SP 987858. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2 of that ticket is improper plate. Ticket number SX2269025. Count 1, driver's license expired. Count 2, allowed another to use his license plate. Count case number SX2407159. This is no insurance misdemeanor. SX240716011. One count drove while license not valid or improper license. And ticket number SP 9878583. One count drove while license not valid or improper license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ben Worthing, P64889, on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Mr. State your name for the, cut off the TV if you're gonna look at it.
Oh, I got my kids in here. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Milas, Milas, Wyatt, Wyatt.
How are we proceeding today, attorney?
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client will waive formal reading. Stand mute, Your Honor.
At this time, the court's gonna enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we moving forward?
Judge, he wants to waive his jury trial rights and have a bench trial.
Is that right, Mr. Wyatt?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Wyatt, did you have an opportunity to talk to your attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am, I did. I don't remember too much about these tickets or things, but yes, I have.
I understand, Mr. Wyatt, it wasn't yesterday, so it was a little while ago. But he's telling me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before a judge, myself, where I will hear the facts of the case and make a decision based on the law. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's how you want to move forward?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna set these for a bench trial on the date of November 15th. November 15th at 9 a.m. You need to write it down.
No, I've been keeping all records. I fixed my license already, so I'm on it. I'm on it.
Okay, November 15th, 9 a.m. Same way you signed on today, sign in on that day, okay? If you don't have bonds in place, I think it's some bonds set, but it looks like it's a personal bonds out here set on these tickets. I'm going to keep the bonds as they are on the tickets. Any bond that doesn't have a ticket, I'm going to make it, any ticket that doesn't have a bond, I'll make it $0. It looks like you may have, oh, that's old though, so probably got forfeited. All right, it looks like at some point in time, you may have even paid some money, but I believe those got forfeited.
I did just pay like almost $700 like last week, so.
Okay, so we're gonna leave whatever bonds are in place on these, so I'm not gonna mess with them unless they need a bond, I'm not gonna mess with it, because I think you may have paid some money, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. We'll see you November 15th, 2022 at 9 a.m. via Zoom, sir. So the same way you zoomed in today, you're gonna zoom in for your trial, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, I'll see you back then, okay?
Y'all be safe and have a good evening.
You too, thank you so much.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bye-bye.
Judge, I did have that Gregory Whetstone, which was the civil matter. I was just, yeah, for Mr. Lockhart. But I think my device is dying. I apologize. So I should be able to make it.
Okay, let me hurry.
Sorry about that. I'm not rushing you, Judge. I have another device that's ready to go.
Okay. So
We might have left too many apps open on this iPad. I apologize. Yeah, you know how it is.
I do.
Yeah.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Gregory Whetstone. This is ticket number P1353307. This is one count violation of basic speed law or drove in an unsafe manner. Appearance for the record, sir.
Good morning, Ben Worthing, P64889, standing in for the attorney of record. However, I do have the authority to accept the offer on behalf of the client.
And will it be accepting the plea to the amended charge of blockading?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So at this time, reading from the ticket that on the date of March 10th, 2022, in the area of Shane and East Lafayette in the city of Detroit, Mr. Whetstone was driving a Buick and did drive in an unsafe manner, therefore blocking traffic. Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied as well and will enter the plea to the responsible to the amended charge of blockading. The fine is $175. It's due on August the 31st, 2022. All righty.
All right, Judge. Miss Sandy, Miss Edwards, everyone, Mr. Gillis, I appreciate everybody.
All right, you're welcome.
Later.
We appreciate you too.